In Mumbo Jumbo's most recent video, he created a bank in Minecraft. And I think I can do the same thing, but in scrap mechanics. So let's just get started. I don't know why my computer's having trouble running this. It's not much is going on here, so I don't know why that would happen. But I have the store system worked out. Um, these will be like the storage cells of the bank. So now I just have to have a code system. I'll try to explain what I've done, but I'm not gonna like talk about every single detail and why it works and that kind of stuff. No. Um, I'm just gonna give you an overview of like what the purpose of these things are. So, what happens here is like the goal is you enter a code, um, and if you get the right code, then the door opens. And inside here, you can change the code that will open the door. Basically, the entire point of this right here is to um, take the inputs and make basically like a sheet kind of, I don't know, like a data sheet. I don't data line. I don't know what you'd say of um what the inputs were. So this will take an input and then it will when the next input is given, it will go into the next one and put the input in for that. And they'll go into the next one, put the input in for that. The next one, the same. And they will be saved here. Now, I probably could have made this thing a lot more compound, but I did not. That's useless. I did not. I just went for what worked. This could be easily broken down into like not nothing past this. But okay, so basically what this is, what happened was when you put in an input, then when you put in the next input, it will still be sit. I did I I'm really bad at explaining this stuff. Okay, so think of these as cells. So there's four cells for each of the inputs that can be given for each like thing. For each, so you need. Okay, let's start here. I don't think I explained this well enough. You need. This is a four input, four number code. So it can be like 1, 2, 3, 4, or like 1, 4, 4, 4. So each one of those will be saved as like a number on one of these kind of cells. And there are four memory kind of things in each of those cells to 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 hold the data if the input for that cell has been turned on. So when you input an input, the next input should be saved on the next cell. And then that but what happened was you input an input and then when the next one you put in, it will be saved on the cell you are on and the cell that's after. And we don't like that. So this right here is just meant to fix that. And then this right here holds the data. Like all this is like the final thing here. What's on, what's off. And this compares what is on and what's off to what the data is, what the code is. And if it's all true, all of that, it's all into this one AND gate right here, then the door will be open. And I do need to put a reset button right here with like a 5 minute timer. Not 5 minutes. Um, where does it go? There. Okay. 5 seconds. Think yeah. And then this right here is the logic gate that the input that resets everything. To show you this working, I'm going to make the code be 2, 1, 2, 4. Wait, no, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna close the door. It's closed. Okay, so it will be 2, 1, 2. I have not tested this yet. actually. So if this doesn't work, I would not be surprised. Um, it didn't work. Okay, it was just a simple issue. Look at this. It's just bam, 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 bam. Yeah, it's open. I just need to reverse the inputs. I'll do that real quick. Let's see if I rewire this correctly. So 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. It's fixed now. Pretty simple fix. I do want to show you this right here. I made this myself, but I'm sure it's already been made in the past. So I want the inputs to be a set amount of time, but obviously, um, someone putting in a button, pressing a button is not going to be the same amount of time. Like it could be like that, or it could be like that. I need it to be a set amount of time because if it's pressed for too long, then it will input here, and then go to the next cell and input there, and then go into the next cell, input there, and it's going to input in all the cells, and I don't want that. So what I did was I went, oh, we'll put that still there for reference. So I was like, oh, okay, I can have a timer that's the amount of time that I want this to be on. That that I want the input length to be. So it's like I have it on one tick right there. So I do the button goes in the timer. So if the input in the timer only one of those is on, then the input then the output is on. What happens is you get this little flash right here, but it also happens when you turn off, when the button is released. We don't want that. So what we do is we go, okay, this has to be on, and the button has to be on. And then what we can do is go into there, and then it is only on for a set amount of time. I can make that be like 6 ticks. It does require, like, if you get to a high amount, then it requires the button to be held for that amount of time, that amount of time or greater. That's why it only works for like small amounts, and I only needed a small amount for this. I used this for that puzzle I did a while ago in one of those videos. It wasn't that long ago. I don't think I said it though. So there we go. We did this one vault area thing. What we do now is we copy and paste it basically, put a lot of them into a line, and then make an exterior on that. And then bada bing, bada boom, we got the bank and we're cool like that, you know? Okay, so I forgot that I needed to paint it first. So I just did that. Oh, and I do need to put like containers in here. That's important. It's a room to hold stuff. There we go. So we got like chests in here. Now I just gotta disconnect it to connect these as well. And now that's a free object. And I just have to duplicate it a bunch. Yay! So I have this basically hall of the bank, I guess. This is not like a, this is like a vault. Like a rented vault area. Like, it's not a bank really. But I have this, I have a hallway, so let's actually start with the front of the bank. Okay, so obviously I'm not that great at making things look nice, but this is okay. It's functional. So I can show you how this works. So I'll show you how this operation would work. Right now, all these are open because the code that is entered is currently just zeros. Which, I mean, there's no code. It's just 0, 0, 0. And right now, the inputs, for the inputs, it is 0, 0, 0. And this works out pretty well for us. Since no one's using it, the code is 0, 0, 0. No one would set their code to that. It's stupid. So if I don't know, I was like if I was a bank goer, I'd go in here and I go like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I reset it and it closes. Yep, there we go. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And it opens. Just like that. And if I reset it and I enter a bad code, like okay, it's on a 5-second timer. I probably should make it less. I could do 4, 3, 2, 1, and it doesn't work. And it locks, which I guess is good. I didn't think about that though. How it locks. Like, I mean, the input's already given, and you can't reset everything because the reset button is inside. So I could put a reset button outside. That wouldn't be that bad. But I kind of like how it resets. I mean, like, if this seems like a high security place. If someone enters the wrong code, then it should stand to reason it would be good if it resets because no one's gonna mess up on a high security bank like this. No one's gonna mess up their code, and then an operator would have to go like go back here and reset everything. I think this is the one. No, wait, where is it? Is it this one? It is. Okay, an operator would have to go back and reset it. And then now when we do it, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I entered that correctly. I did not. What did I enter? What did I put? I put 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's the right one. No, wait. No, what? No, that's not what I entered. Darn it. I've been doing this project over 3 days, so it's not. I don't remember everything that I need to remember. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Open. It opens. That's how cool I am. And that's basically it. That's the bank. I could if this is something that someone wants to see in a future video, with this mechanism I've made, I could link up all of the opening and closing signals into a mechanism, a system kind of like this, that it saves the data over a period of time and just make a log of what's happening in the bank. Like, if this thing opens, then it will have a log there, and like for every 5 minutes it will switch to a different like cell, so you can see, oh, 5 minutes ago this happened, but 20 minutes ago this happened. I could do that, but and that's wouldn't be too hard. If you want to see that, tell me. If you liked this video, then tell me. I can do more stuff like this with logic gates. But if not, tell me. I could stop doing stuff with logic gates. It doesn't make a long video, so I could understand if you didn't like that. Okay, goodbye. See you in another video. Bye.